Hi devs, welcome back. Okay, so let's get straight into it. Right, so we want to create a window now, a new window that appears when we click the add button. And that's basically just going to be a window where we input our credentials, basically, our application credentials. So if we right click on SafeKey, add new item, and then we come down to window WPF. We'll just remove this, call it add credentials window. Again, this is going to be a tool window, so it doesn't need to, it needs to be about that big, I suppose. We'll give this grid.rows. Let me just, I can't remember if I actually added the colors. Yeah, I did. So we can reuse these colors. Background. Let's give it a raw definition, height 60, maybe. Just like adding a rectangle to split the header from the body. Fill. I'll just do this over here actually. Something like that. And then underneath, I'll just add a stack panel, just stack them on top of each other. Orientation vertical, margin 20, grid.row1. I'm actually going to create a style for the text boxes. So let's do text box. Oh, no, what am I doing? So style type text box, not block. We'll add a setter, property, margin bottom, value. So I think it goes 0, 0. In fact, I will add a 3 at the top, 0, and then 5, 10 at the bottom. And if we look back at the previous window, that's not, so what was the, oh, input background, okay. So the background, we'll do setter, property, background, value, static resources, and then we'll do input background. Setter, property, border brush, value, and again, let's have a look. Input border brush, static resources, input border brush. border setter property corner radius value 3. Let's just give this an X key and we'll just call it default text box, and we'll copy that. So the text box style static resources. Let's just make sure. Yeah, that's right. That worked better than I was expecting it to. Let's set a property padding. Oops. Value. We'll do 10 and 3, I think. I can't tell if that did anything. I'm not sure. Oh, it's not going to have done anything. That's better. And we just need to make sure that the content is in the center. So setter property vertical content alignment value, and then we'll set that to center. Setter property border thickness value 1. Yeah. Right, okay. Now that we've added that, let's look how much easier this is going to be now that I've decided to create it as a style. Look how so much better. So I think I will add labels, content. So we'll just say, let's change that foreground to text, input text. The content, so the first will be credential name, copy, paste. So we've got name, username, and we've got password. This actually needs to be a password box. So I'm going to copy that, paste it there. Password box should take all the same. me just change that name to password box default. Default password box, there we go. It's not added the corner radius for some reason. Oh well, it's not a massive issue. So we'll rename that to password. Oops, that's not what I wanted to paste. URL. And the final, oh actually no, that's not what, it's alright, it's only a label. And the final one is email. And that is our form. And I'm just going to add a text block to the top. In fact, let me just add an image, source, icons. Oh, there's a lot here. Let's just copy that. Just add that to the top. The only thing now we need to add is, actually, I'll add another row. Height, we'll just do 60. And then right down here, we'll add a button. Grid.row 2. Width 120. Height 40. Horizontal alignment right. Margin 20. Zero, zero, zero. Like that. And then content will be add. Add credentials. Foreground, static resource, input, text. Okay. So that's not looking too bad. Let's add some functionality to this button, which will be add button. So we will say add credential window equals new add credential window. I'll say add credential window dot show dialog. We add that. It's popped open over here. In fact, yeah, let's change that while we can. Let's make sure that this opens up center screen. Location, center screen. Add credentials. It's not too bad. Great. Now we want to actually add some credentials, which I'm going to do in the next part. If you're liking the series, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later, bye.